Hello everyone. So I'm back with a new video and it's been a lot of time that I haven't posted any video. I'm sorry for that. Today I bring a new topic and which we don't actually focus upon. This is basically for the GT students, that is general training. So this is about your task 1 guys. This is about a letter. We don't actually focus upon task 1 a lot. We think that task 2 is the main thing that we need to focus upon, which is not very correct. It is not a very good thing to believe that only task 1 is important. Basically it's the average that is taken the of the both tasks to get an overall score. So task 1 is equally important. We should not neglect this fact. So task 1, it has several parameters. So I'm going to take up the tenses one today, which is really very important. What we do is we are in a rush in 20 minutes to complete the task, and then we don't even proofread the task. We just submit it, right? So we should not do that. We should at least take out 2 to 3 minutes at the end of your the submission. Before submission, we should take out some time to at least proofread the task. Okay. So now let's see. I have taken up one question. The statement of the letter says, you are going for a business trip for 2 weeks. In your absence, a friend will be looking after your home. So write a letter to your friend, and in your letter, see, these are 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 bullet points most of the times. So it's very easy. It's just like a hint that what you should include in your letter. So it's very easy. Task 1 is not a difficult thing. It's easy, but it needs some kind of structure and a sequence to follow. So bullet points are very helpful. You should always go with the sequence of the bullet points. So your letter is going to be perfect, I believe. Now, with the tenses, in this kind of letter, let's see what the bullet point says. Say where you are going. Where you are going. This is ing thing. This is where you are going. So this is about your continuous thing. So you should also keep in mind that we have to answer it in continuous tense. Next, describe your house. The description of the house doesn't use tenses, it uses sentences. Okay, so we'll be using like is, are for the things. Okay, but then it's not going to use tenses. It has to be simple sentences. Next we have is explain some of the things your friend must do. Your friend must do, that's very obvious, to look after your house, what he or she should do. Now I'll give you some sentences that you need to see that which tenses we are following. It's going to have a mixture of tenses. It's not going to be in one tense. Okay, so let me start with the letter. You all know that this is an informal letter because you are writing to your friend and you are informing him and giving him some kind of instructions. Okay, so and it's kind of request also because you are telling him or her to look after your home. So there are some instructions and some kind of request that he or she should do when you are not at your home. So what we'll do here is we'll use the sentences like we'll start with dear friend, like whatsoever is your friend's name. Let's say, dear Sam, how are you? I hope that you are doing great in your life. Or I hope this letter finds you in great health and spirits. Okay, so what I am going to tell him or her is always remember this thing that your introduction of the letter should have the reason why you are writing. So I am writing this letter to tell you that to tell you some things about my home which you should be knowing in my absence. Okay, that is why you are writing the letter. Now say where you are going. So we have to tell the friend, okay, like where am I going. So you can start the second paragraph as I had already told you. Had told you, that means it has been like quite some days back. You had already told the friend that I had already told you that I have to go. Have to go. Have to is a modal, that I have to go, and it shows future because you are still planning, like you are going somewhere in the future. So I had to go. Okay, sorry, I have to go to, you can state any name. I have to go to Singapore for 2 weeks for my business trip. Okay, so simple, it's very simple. Next, where you are going. Okay, and you can also say, you can also state the date also, like you can even say that next week I am going to Singapore. Okay, or I have to go to Singapore. You can use any of these. I have to go or I am going. Okay, so both things are fine. If you are following this, you are going, then answer in the same way. I am going to Singapore for 2 weeks. Okay, next Monday. I'm going to Singapore next Monday for 2 weeks for a business trip. Okay, so after that, and in my absence, it would be great to have you at my place, or I would be grateful if you could look after my place. Okay, I want to tell you about some things that you should be knowing. Okay, should be knowing or you should know, both are fine. Okay, like describe your house, they are saying. So how do you describe your house? You can say that I have an apartment with 3 bedrooms, 1 living area with a kitchen. Okay, then you can say one of the rooms is the guest room where you can stay. Okay, can stay, where you can stay, and the other 2 rooms are mine. You can say like this, or you can say one of them is my bedroom and one is the room for my parents who are staying in India. You can say like that. Then description, you can also describe more things if you want, like it's on the 2nd floor, it's it has all the facilities, or it is fully furnished. Okay, it has a lift in it, anything, like it's the description. So in description, what do we use? There are, it has. Okay, there is, either you're using is and are, or you are using has and have. Okay, so it's a house, so we will be using it for it, and then with it we use has. So it has, what things it has, you can use those. Okay, that's the description of your house. Next, explain some of the things your friend must do. So you can say that in my absence there would be like you can say yeah, so you can say there will be or would be, both the things are fine, because your friend must do, it's basically for the future that he should do. Okay, so you can explain the things in would be form. Okay, there would be a maid coming for your help or for your assistance, who would be cleaning the house as well as doing the dishes. Okay, cleaning the house, who would be. So what I am using is, I'm using a modal but in the continuous form. Okay, if you want to go for future continuous, you can even go for that. Who will be cleaning the house and doing the dishes. Okay, then you can state other things also, that there will be my accountant will be coming. Okay, to get the you can say my accountant would be coming to get the ITRs filled. You can say like that. Then you can say a milkman will be coming in the morning time, so kindly receive, or you can say kindly take the milk from him. Then you can even say that in the evening time, I have a pet, so in the evening time, could you please take him or it for a walk? Then you can put a question mark. So one thing more I want to state here is that even if it's an informal letter, do not be very casual with your writing. It still has to follow some kind of formal tone. For example, it needs to follow the words like could you please. Okay, it would be great if you could, kindly, please. These are the words and phrases that you should be using even if you are writing to your friend. You can't directly you can directly like tell him, order him, like take my dog to the walk. No, that would be wrong. Could you please? Okay, don't say a milkman will be coming, take milk from him. No, so you should say so kindly. Okay, then you can say kindly see to the maintenance. Okay, you can even say that every month on 15th of every month there is a maintenance check, so kindly see to the things. Okay, so there are a lot of things that you can suggest him, but what I want to tell here is that what kind of sentences you should use and what kind of tenses you should follow. Every kind of letter, every letter has different tenses to follow. Okay, like in this we have used a lot of sentence variations. Somewhere we are using some tenses, somewhere some sentences, somewhere we are using modals, somewhere we are using continuous tense, and somewhere very simple tenses. Okay, so there is a mixture, so you need to understand it, that what kind of tenses you need to follow for each kind of letter. If you have any queries, you can just comment in the comment section. Do subscribe my channel, do like my videos if you really are getting some benefit out of it, and then you can send your queries on my WhatsApp number, which is 8195996300. Thank you so much, and I hope this thing helps you in future. Thank you.